So, momentum burst trades, I had two winners and two losers and finished the day positive on my master accounts that I use to talk out trade activity. The other accounts, at least for this computer and this platform setup. So, we're probably going to junk out the rest of the day, maybe get a push, towards the end of the day or a sell off. I'm done. This move right here got me like where I wanted to be for the day. Real quick, we've updated the website domain to www.algo-iq.com. Just take a quick look at that, and then I'm going to go over my automated trades. We had a really important event right here. We had a key level sweep. So there we have it, algo-iq.com, Algo IQ. All these tabs are going to get updated with tick blaze, NT8, and Quant Tower, and specific pages for each one. As I mentioned the other day, the website work is now in play. And a lot of this content's going to get updated, especially as we roll out the tick blaze tools, which I'm going to get on a Zoom call tomorrow, get an update on that. But this is the Algo IQ program. This is a prop firm systems type business. We're creating software that you can trade manual or automated on NT8, Quant Tower, and tick blaze now very soon. There's a lot of videos here on what are the momentum burst trades, or the MOM signals, MOM short for momentum, showing how we trade them fully automated. Or you can trade them manual discretionary. I'd say in my current group, it's probably about like 65%, 65% manual discretionary, the rest automated. But I can see that more and more week by week are adding the automated as they see others doing it and posting stuff in trade examples room and sharing templates and stuff for the automated, and that's building, and that's usually how it goes. So all this pricing, all these buttons are imminent, getting changed out, prices going up, new information by the group that's going to be running the website now. So the website is kind of, I built this myself. I'm not really a website person, but it did the job. I focus more on just, hey, shooting videos, building tools. So the website over the next few days will, start looking completely different and updated significantly. So anyhow, I just want to show you that that's getting done. Now let's get to the trading. How many times have we had in the last few days W pattern setups? This was right during the US cash session hours. Hit a signal, lift, pullback, never came back, hit a stop. Now, obviously, if stop had gone to break even plus, you got blipped out, then you got another signal long. That made you a bit. A short, that was a loser, and then a nice big fat long. But that, this is evening session, so I'm just showing you, though, we had a W pattern midday, and we did get kind of one cycle up, two cycles up till we got to the US cash session close. Now, overnight session, I was watching to see if the prior day's high would get taken out, and voila. So that prior pivot high that got sold into right out of the open, we cleaned it out. As soon as we cleaned it out, I ran through on the strategy. If I remember, it was about 6-ish in the morning Central Time. Yeah, right around 6 or 5:30 in the morning. All I know, I wasn't up on this push. As the next one was ascending and lifting, I was awake. I turned on the strategy. We were not outside of the bands, but we did have a key level sweep. So that's a very significant level sweep. I was kind of expecting that. Figured that might happen either, overnight session or beginning of the US cash session, because the market ended fairly positive yesterday after a pretty, hefty, two swing down, pullback from the highs. So got a new high, turned on the system, automated, and just left it on. Okay, let's go over the trades. Now, I typically only go for 700 a day per 150K account, but I left it on. So caught a short, made a little bit, The long, got into the long, that lost money when we got short. Then it lifted, stopped that out, then got short again and made money. So I had one trade, small winner, loser, losing trade, winning trade. So this one, as it was pushing, I watched it go over 1,000, a little bit, and then right in here, I was getting ready to blip out the trade. Then it cycled and garbage. And on one of these push downs, I just hit the flatten button on the automated. Let's go take a look at what those buttons look like again when we have the automated strategy. And then whenever I'm done with running automated, I take it off my charts. I don't want anything by accident going on during the day, after I'm done trading. So these little squares are momentum burst trades. And even if I get caught in a little choppy period, hey, no big deal. The NASDAQ always gives us a run and we can get cleaned up if we're going slightly negative in some back and forth action. Now, I made a little bit on that one, but this is the trade that really put me over right there, put me over the 1,000 for the day. Okay, automated strategies. We go into the strategy. We go to the AIQ folder, Algo IQ MOM or Momentum Strat. We'll highlight that. We'll hit Add. And then I'll hit OK after I enable it. Okay, let's go enabled. Remember, on our strategy, we have daily profit target, daily max loss settings. We have time window, like the time of day you want it to run, all kinds of features and capabilities. So there we go. So when I saw this pushing last night, I put short only, like only take a short because we just had a level sweep. Got the short as it's in the trade operating. I flipped it back to long and short because if we get a long signal, I want it to blip me out and change directions. So today I was, short, long, short, long. I'm sorry. Let's I got that mixed up. So today I was short to long, long to short. So I'm short here. Market lifted, took out my stop, then got short again. So we'll call that a stop out to right there. Then got short again, and that push, and it lifted. I was over 1,000. I thought it might actually trade a little bit lower into this area. It didn't. I was watching it. It lifted a bit. My stop was up a bit higher in the way that I have it set. On this leg down, push, I saw it get over 1,000 pushing. Then what do? I just go over, I hit the flatten button, and then I turn it off, and I'm done. So the automation will let you play long and short, long only mode, short only mode, can flatten, and not only does it flatten the positions, it flattens all the bracketed, stop and out far away targets. So the automation is, pretty straightforward. And in our private community, which I see is finally back up, the group that runs our private community did a server swap, and it took them about a day and a half longer than they thought it would take because they moved from a traditional servers to encrypted cloud servers. And I'm back in the room, and I'm going to shoot a video a bit later for our group so they make sure they can all come back in our private community where we have very structured and very efficient set of modules and templates to get you set up for your left hand and right hand charts. And then also I have very structured training on how to set up your charts to run the automated on settings that are working fantastic for me. So let's see where the market's at right now. Just kind of grinding up a bit. So yeah, there you have it. AlgoIQ.com. Momentum burst trades. They're working fantastic. Hit my daily goal or more every single day this week, every day last week. And then what I do, if I notice in a 20 or 21 day trading month that I hit my daily max stop out amount, So if I hit that more than 4 times a month, then I'll go re-optimize my settings. So in the month of September, I hit daily max stop out, I think once, maybe twice. But my average closed out trades, I was just looking when I looked at September, my average closed out trades for the whole month, some days 700, some days 705, some days I leave it on if it's in a move a little bit longer. So I average about 937 on gains. And what I do on my daily max stop out, I set 900. So right now in a month, you know, I'm having 4 losing days a month of 900 to get, let's say, 16 to 17 winning days of 937. That I can live with. And that's pushing it. If you want to like hit like every trading day in the month on some optimized settings, just going for 500, you should have no problem uh, on some settings that myself and others are using. You should be able to get like 500 a day, and I'm talking on a 150K account or maybe a 100K account. You should easily be able to hit 500 a day, like every day, 20, 21 trading days a month. Maybe one day a month, if you set your daily max loss at like 700, you'll get stopped out. Now, I'm typically trading 5 MNQs to get the job done. If you're trading for 500 a day, you shouldn't be trading 5. You need to be trading like 3. If you're trading a 100K account, you could trade 2 to 3 MNQs. 150K account, to get to 500, 3 MNQs, maybe 4. 4 is pushing it. You don't really have to trade that much. 300K account, I go for 1100 a day. So I go for 1100 a day on a 300K account. So anyhow, yeah, system's working fantastic, and big announcements over the weekend because I'm going to be having some Zoom calls on the TickBlaze launch. I'll get the timeline. We'll get that announced over the weekend. And I'm sure this weekend you're going to see all the pricing get adjusted by the new group who's going to repackage and basically they're handling the website from here and the pricing and sales and marketing and all that. So I can stay focused on shooting videos like this, doing more training content, working on tools development, and so on. In the Algo IQ program, you currently get the super bands indicator. You get another set of bands. We call it just the AIQ bands. And then you get the AIQ1 indicator that has the momentum signals, and it has reversal signals. I just don't have that on right now. Oh, let's go take a quick look at my quick scalping chart before I close out the video. So let's take a look on this. Yesterday we had the stair-stepping higher markets out of the W pattern, another higher pivot low, another higher pivot low, push in the overnight session, had the level sweep. So out of the level sweep, you got a dot. So you could have played from dot to dot. Then you got whipsawed a little bit right here, just like I did on the automated, dot to dot to dot. Then you get the push down. So if you got short in here, then you get long. You made just a little bit. Long then got you short right in here. You lost a little bit. Then right away it got you long. Then it got you short. And then you get a move and you're done. And then if you took the long, you're really done. So that's the beauty. Chop is okay as long as it's held to a minimum. And you can optimize a chart to minimize how much of the chop you get caught up in. So there you have it. If you have any questions, just for now, for the next few days, we'll keep using the info at gridalgo.com. Over the weekend, we'll set up a new website. Most likely will be info at algo-iq.com, but I'll verify what the new email address will be for any questions on sales or anything going forward for anybody thinking about joining the program. So there you have it. You guys have a fantastic Friday. I'll put out more videos later today on some other topics, some other setups, and I'll definitely have a lot of videos out this weekend. So have a fantastic trade day. Have a great weekend, and talk to you guys all soon.